Hey everyone, and welcome to my chaotic mess. If you're new here, my name is Melissa, and well, alright, so this is honestly footage that I thought I'd already posted. It was actually supposed to go up before my Valentine's Decorate with Me, but I looked and I did not see it, so I don't think it ever got posted. But basically, what I'm doing is I'm going through all my albums, the ones that I want up top. That's why I'm going through them because some of them I want up top, and um, sorry, and the rest I'm just putting down below because they're ones I don't listen to as often. And this is like when it was in the little black thing there. Um, I would normally put all the ones I would listen to regularly in one of the squares and then the rest in the other. And that's how I did that. But I have limited space here. And so I wanted to make sure I got all of the ones I would normally listen to up top and then put the rest down um, below. I ended up having to buy album bags because they didn't all fit, and so I have them stored in some bags off to the side. And yeah, so um, let's listen to a song.
Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Everyone always keep falling in love again. The fuck's wrong with them? I don't understand. Maybe it will pass by. Someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done. I'ma drink at this place. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? If I had an option to be someone else, I would, and let go of you. I know that I'm obvious, fuck it, I'm made this way. But why didn't I stay when I had the chance? Maybe it will pass by, someone save me for I pass out. I'm too lonely to be done in my drink at this pace. Yeah. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain? The only one that's left in the rain. The only one that's left in the rain. Am I the only one? 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 Wish I could say I was finally over you, but that's not the truth. Why am I the only one who's left in the rain with nobody to hold on to? Why am I the only one who's feeling this pain when there should be two of us? And yeah, I know we both wanted different things, but letting go just comes easy to you, don't it? Why am I the only one who's left in the rain?
So I don't know if you guys caught that bit of frustration there at the end of the records going through process, whatever. But that's because the darn cat decided to go under the table to throw up. He always goes under places where I have to like literally move things to be able to clean it up. It's so frustrating. It just, he can't be like a normal cat and just go puke on the rug. My rug is ruined anyway, if you guys didn't know. I don't know if I mentioned it, but back before Christmas, Stitch got a hold of a hot chocolate I had in here on my computer desk and decided to take it into the living room and chew on the cup. And somehow he managed not to spill it, like the little bit that was left in it between here and the living room, and instead it spilled all over the carpet and it won't come out. I've tried everything. So that was for I just said I'm not getting another carpet until we move. We're just, if you see the little brown spot there, that's hot chocolate. That's not poop, that's not puke, that's not anything a normal pet should have put on your carpet. No, it's hot chocolate. So, needless to say, um, I don't think we will get to have like colored carpets ever in our life. So, I will probably be having black carpets in the future. So, just be prepared for that. Yeah, I had to go fix the vacuum cleaner. It was clogged up, like full of crap. So, anyway, um but yeah, this, did I already mention this was supposed to be before even the Valentine's Decorate With Me went up? I don't know if I did. Like, I'd already decorated the Valentine's tree, but I didn't really start decorating for Valentine's yet. This is the before cleaning to do that. And this was gross. Oh, I'm so ashamed of myself that I have not vacuumed the couch in forever, and you can tell. And this couch, for some reason, like, it didn't used to do this, but now it like sucks you in. And so it does that with the cat, or with not the cat, the dog too. As you can see, that all his hair on the bottom, because it sucks him in, and so it all, he lays like in the crack most of the time of the couch, and it is what it is. I don't know. Nothing I can really do about it. But anyway, yeah. I'm spraying everything down with odor ban because um I have a dog and he is smelly. All dogs are smelly. You know, we do bathe him, so it's not like he's, what am I trying to say? It's not like he stinks all the time is what I'm trying to say. It's just normal dog, like he goes outside. Unless your dog is an inside dog, they're going to get stinky. So, um, but yeah. Anyway, let's listen to another song so I don't talk too much.
Minutes. But before we start, I need you to give me your full name and your date of birth, please.
Okay, it's Melissa. Aww.
Okay, honey. And in which part of the U.S. are you located now?
Oh, Florida.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so I believe that this appointment is to go over your test results. Is that correct?
Yes. All right, and my blood work was actually pretty good. Oh my, I'm not redoing this one. My white blood count and my platelet count is still elevated, but I haven't seen a rheumatologist yet. So, I've already seen a hematologist. If you guys haven't did not watch my health update video. I saw a hematologist, and I do not have any blood diseases such as cancers. I know that's how they find cancer anyway. So she called it a blood disease. I don't necessarily know if that's exactly what cancer is. So don't come for me. But that's one of the things they checked with the hematologist was for cancers. So I need to see a rheumatologist, and it's like pulling teeth to get an appointment with a rheumatologist through the referral situation with this current facility I go to. And anyway, it's frustrating as all heck, and I gotta just reach out to insurance and just see, can I go see one without a direct referral from the doctor, because the doctor's not even the one that's referring me. It was the hematologist that wants me to go, but they can't directly refer me to another specialist with my insurance. If that makes any sense to anyone out there, I have to go through my family doctor to see a specialist. But so that's where all my frustration lies. And once I see a rheumatologist, I think we'll get a lot more answers than we have now. But until then, we just got to live with the constant pain, which my pain doctor is helping with that, and the unknowing of why my white blood count and platelet count are so elevated. So anyway, look how cool that, you see that ring that the moon is making? That's so cool. All right, so 3 things. 1, I pretty much stole my husband's chair, which he hasn't said anything about it. If he wants to sit in it, I'll move over. I don't care. But he's been liking this chair because it rocks. This chair does not rock, and he likes to rock. He's an old man, so. 2, this is very expensive. Well, it's not very expensive. It's more expensive than Walmart cheese. But this has been the best cheese I could find with no chemical preservatives, and it is so good. I went and specifically looked this one up because this is the cheese that Becky from Acre Homestead uses a lot, and it's really good. I've learned, I don't know, do they actually color dye the orange cheese? Because all of the orange cheeses seem to have something in there for color, is what the description says. So is cheddar cheese actually supposed to be white this whole time? Just someone answer me that, because I honestly don't know. I've never made cheese in my life, and I would imagine that it probably is supposed to be naturally white, because cheese is just made with milk, right? Anyway, someone can answer that for me in the comment. 3rd, we're gonna try these. I opened them so that I didn't have to stop this clip, but I have not tried them yet. So straight off, they look, well, on camera they look like an actual cheese, Cheeto. But they're a lot lighter in person. They're not as cheesy looking as they are on the camera. They're very good. Not as cheesy as the Cheetos, but again, the Cheetos isn't real cheese. This is cheese powder that's made from pasteurized milk, cheese cultures, salt, and enzymes. So it's basically freeze-dried cheese would be my guess, and then it's blended into powder form. So this is really good. Mm. One of the things I would love to get one day, which will probably never happen because they're very, very expensive, is a freeze dryer. And if I do ever get it, I think I'm gonna try making my own cheese powder and then trying to make my own Cheez-Its because, not Cheez-Its, I keep saying Cheez-Its, Cheetos, because I love Cheetos. But for one, even before we went on this diet, I never bought Cheetos because Cheetos hardly ever went on sale. I don't like the generic Cheetos. They don't taste the same. I don't care. I will argue till the death on that one. They do not taste the same. I've done blind taste tests and Cheetos always wins. I could even pick out a Cheeto over this one. Cheetos just has that very distinct flavor. And I don't know what it is, but it's delicious, but it's also very bad for you. So I will never buy Cheetos again. But this is a good alternative and it's not that bad. Chemical wise, it's still not like the healthiest snack. It's 130 calories per serving, 17 grams of carbs per serving, but only 1 dietary fiber, so 16 grams of carbs per serving, only 2 proteins. So again, not that healthy of a snack, but when you're just like, for example, it's almost 2 o'clock, so it's too late for me to eat lunch, and I wasn't even paying attention. This is the problem, is I don't, half the time the reason I don't eat is because I get caught up doing other things. I'm not paying attention to the clock, and then by the time I get around to being like, oh, I'm hungry, it's too close to dinner time to eat. So I mean, granted, dinner's gonna be at like 5:30, so 3, 4, 5, it's almost 4 hours away. But what I was gonna cook for lunch takes an hour to cook, so it would have been 3 o'clock before I got to eat. So it's fine. One of the things I want to do when I get back from my trip is start meal prepping my lunches so that it's very easy for me to just either warm up or something like that. Like today I was gonna make a pot pie. Obviously I don't know if I would eat a reheated pot pie. I don't know, I've never reheated a pot pie, but that's what I was gonna cook today, was a pot pie. I have one more pot pie in the freezer because I'm trying to still get rid of all of the chemical food I have because I'm not just gonna throw it away. And yeah, I could donate like the canned goods and stuff to a food pantry, and I might. I haven't decided. If I was driving, I'd just take it to Crystal, but I'm flying, so. Anyway, these are really good. This is really good if you have a little bit of extra money and you like snack cheeses, because these are just little bitty snack cheeses. This is the best one by far. I think even the taste is far more superior than the cheddar snack bites that I used to buy, because I used to buy these in Colby Jack, and they did have a Colby Jack. Did they have a Colby Jack? No, they did not have a Colby Jack that day. They had a spot for Colby Jack, but they didn't have the Colby Jack in, so I didn't get to look at the ingredients for the Colby Jack. But again, Colby Jack has that orange cheese in it, so it's probably got some sort of weird preservative in it that isn't natural. I don't know. Let me know if you know how they make orange cheese. Let me know, because I'm really interested to see if that is a chemical or if it's like some sort of natural colorant. Like some places put turmeric powder to make an orange color. So just let me know if you know. I'd appreciate it. Thanks. All right. So I went to the grocery store, guys, and I'm just gonna say, I went to 2 grocery stores. I'm proud of myself because I almost said, you know what? Let's just get something that's not that great for you and blah, blah, blah. So if you're new here, you might not know, originally I was going to do just paleo, but I've switched to doing natural diet or organic or whatever. Basically, we are buying food without chemical preservatives in them. Now you're gonna see, there are some foods that aren't the best, but they're not chemically preserved. And what I mean by that is that basically, like xanthan gum, micro malad, whatever. If you can't say it, you don't need it in your body, right? I know we can say xanthan gum, but it's not a good preservative from everything I've read. So we're cutting out all the chemically processed food. Yes, I still have some in my house. No, the 7-Up doesn't count. Here's why. For one, this is for my husband. For two, I have Fresca, which is got chemicals galore in it. But when I have stomach problems, it really does help calm my stomach. So until I find something more natural that helps my stomach, I'm gonna have to keep the clear sodas in the house. So that being said, 7-Up. Also, you're gonna see, because I went to Sprouts and I went to Walmart, you're gonna see there is some stuff that Walmart does sell. They were out of it. They were out of a lot of stuff today. And so I just went to Sprouts. Anyway, these are just a dress and a shirt that were $1 for my niece. Because, well, for one, they didn't have any of my size. For two, I live in Florida and these are like corduroy material. And so I just messaged her pictures and said, hey, you like any of these? They're $1. So, not important. We're not going to take them out and show you. But my Walmart had $1 stuff, so check yours. I needed some heavy whipping cream. I actually did not check this one. And it's not that great for you. So, I won't be buying this again, but whatever. I completely forgot to check that. But I did check breakfast sausage. Jimmy Dean's has so many preservatives in it, guys. So many. Plus, it's got high fructose corn syrup and sugar. This just has sugar in it, which baffled me because why are we putting sugar in sausage? I don't get it. But all it's got is pork, water, salt, spices, and sugar in the Walmart brand. So that's what we got. I need that for a recipe this week. Everything minus the chips is for a recipe this week. Oh, and this. I bought this for myself. It's a Valentine's cup. Because, I don't have enough cups. Actually, I've been using Christmas cups for my coffee. Now I have one for Valentine's Day. So, oh, and I also bought some travel stuff. I will be traveling here shortly. So, I bought some mini shampoos, some toothpaste, toothbrush holder, and shaving cream. So, that is for my upcoming trip. What else? Alright, now we're getting to the good stuff. I have flat leaf parsley, a bunch of cilantro. I have an orange pepper. The recipe calls for green bell pepper, but I don't like green. I actually prefer yellow, but they didn't have yellow, so I got orange. Cream cheese. Now, the Walmart brand has something weird, some extra stuff in it that this one doesn't. Cream cheese is not the actual best for you, but this works. Daisy cream cheese was the best. It literally just had cultured cream. The Walmart brand had something else in it, so I didn't get that one. This was the hardest thing to find. Now, I could have just bought a block of Parmesan cheese, which I was about to until I saw this. And this is this is pretty much as good as it gets. Cultured pasteurized milk, salt, enzymes. So pretty natural there. And I need this for a recipe. This was the hardest thing to find. Sun-dried tomatoes. I had to give in with citric acid, but citric acid is one that you use in canning as well. So I think I'm gonna have to maybe consider that fine as long as it's not in everything, because all the other ones had a lot more chemicals in them, and I needed sun-dried tomatoes for Sunday's dinner, and this was the best one. Also, they didn't have any that didn't have like other seasonings in it, so just oil and tomatoes. All of them had like garlic or Italian spices or something along that line. Oh, this is the other thing. This was the one that I almost didn't get because it has calcium chloride. And so I had to make an exception with this because all of them were the same exact, except for the Walmart brand had more preservatives in it. And so I think in the future I'm going to figure out what kind. It probably tells me just green chilies. So I guess I'm gonna have to start buying my own green chilies, dicing them, freezing them for when I need green chilies. So, and also this brand was the only one that had mild. All of the other ones were medium or hot. So, all right, let's scooch all this down. Now we're getting into Sprouts. Now I did not plan on going to Sprouts, so I did not take my bags with me. At Sprouts you have to buy bags, kind of like Aldi's. So anyway, I bought a Waterloo to try because if you watch Becky from Acre Homestead, she likes the Waterloo. And here's the thing, I don't like LaCroix. There was another one I tried, I can't remember what it was, but I didn't like that one. So I wanted to try this, and they only had this flavor, peach and lemon lime, in the singles to try. So I got the strawberry. So I'm hoping, because if you remember, I like the ice, sparkling ice waters. I don't know. Anyway, but they're so filled with chemicals, a lot of chemicals and coloring. And so this was more natural, and so it's like LaCroix and stuff like that, which is why it scares me. I'm hoping it's not gross, but I don't like LaCroix, and she never actually really compared it to LaCroix that I remember. I just know she says she prefers Waterloo. So we're gonna try it. I'll try it on camera. Green beans. Walmart probably did have these, but I actually forgot about them until I got to Sprouts because they were not on my list. But I need them for Sunday. Jalapenos. Walmart was completely out of jalapenos. I have a russet potato. I only needed one for my mother-in-law on Sunday. Walmart didn't have any russet potatoes. They also didn't have any sweet potatoes, and I need sweet potatoes for Wednesday's recipe, or no, not Wednesday, Thursday's recipe, and for Sunday. And then the main thing I went to Sprouts for was shredded hash browns, basically hash browns. Walmart has the Ore-Ida and their brand, both so full of preservatives. This is literally ingredients: potatoes, nothing else, just potatoes. So there's that. All right. Now to make an even longer haul. You guys know I love. Oh, speaking of, yeah, we'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. All right. So you know I love cereal. I'm almost out of my chemically preserved cereal. So I've looked. This one is, it's called Nature's Path. I bought 2 different kinds. These are a little pricier, but again, I only have cereal at nighttime. Like, it's like a midnight snack almost for me. Because Well, just because that's usually, I can't have dairy in the morning, and so I can have it at night. Don't ask. It just, if I eat dairy in the morning before certain, if dairy cannot be in my body before anything else in this world. I know that doesn't make sense because I have coffee, but coffee with cream is fine. But if I was to just drink milk or have cereal with milk, I'm sick the rest of the day. Don't ask. But anyway, this is called Heritage Flakes. It is basically like bran flakes, which I love bran flakes. And this has a lot of different flours in it, so, but no preservatives, so that's good. And it's also vegetarian friendly, so, alright. And then I bought this one as well. I think this is their, almost like their Frosted Flakes, but it's called honeyed corn flakes. So it's corn flakes with some cane sugar, honey, and sea salt on it. So we're gonna try it. It's gluten free. All right, now for all the snacks. These ones I bought last time I went. They didn't have the bigger bag, but today they had the bigger bag, so I bought two because my husband does like them. And I think Walmart does sell this brand, but I did not go down the chip aisle at Walmart for one reason only. So much variety, and so too many to have to go and read the back of and see what a can and cannot eat. So these are not preserved with any chemicals, so that's why I like these, and they're really good. So I bought, those are reusable. I bought some different flavors. I bought these ones for my husband to try because he does like the spicy things, and this one's habanero lime, and it, again, no chemicals to preserve it, so that's pretty cool. And then I bought these for me because sometimes I really just want chips, but I'm not a chip person. Like, I don't sit there and snack all day, if that makes any sense. But I love salt and pepper chips, which sounds so boring in the long run, but those and tortilla chips are my favorite, and these are great. These are really good for you. So, I mean, as good as they can be for a chip. They still got 15 carbs, but per serving. So anyway, so I got those to try, and then I got, because if you don't know, I love Cheetos, like the crunchy Cheetos, and they had something called cheese curls, and these are really good. Like, again, I'm gonna say good for you, but not chemically preserved. Now, that's all the groceries. You're probably wondering, none of these snacks would even be in any diet, and you're right, they wouldn't be. But it's not like this will last a couple of weeks. Plus, I'm going out of town, and so like the bigger bags and the little chips are mainly for my husband, for him to have something to eat, snack on and stuff while I'm gone, because I don't know what he's going to eat. I will probably go on Monday before I leave and buy him like frozen pizzas and stuff like that. I didn't get anything like that today. I will probably, like I said, I'll do it before I leave. Just so he has something quick, easy that he can just throw in the air fryer and eat when he gets home. So anyway, that's the grocery haul, and I don't know when you're going to see this. I don't know what video it's going to be, and I have no idea. So right now my videos are all over the place, and I've been recording like 4 different videos at a time. It's a big mess right now, guys, but we're going to figure it out. All right, so now we're just gonna finish up straightening up the house on this day. It was much needed. It took a lot longer than I planned on it taking. And a lot of this stuff, I'm sitting there like, I need to just get rid of this. I need to just get rid of this. And, you know, it's very hard for me to just throw stuff away. I know that doesn't sound right to you guys because you've seen me clean my fridge out. Sorry, I'm eating lunch and trying to do this at the same time. But, like, it's really hard for me because, like, I get so upset at myself that I wasn't able to eat it. Oh, I'm sitting here looking at my wine because my husband had told me that because I don't store it the right way, it's gonna go bad. And I was like, well, I don't think any of those had corks, so I think I'm okay. Um, but let me know. I don't know. I think I need to start drinking a glass of wine at nighttime. Um, because back when I was drinking wine regularly, I slept better. So I'm starting to think maybe if I have a glass at nighttime, maybe I'll actually be able to fall asleep. Uh, for reference, guys, I um, went to bed last night. Okay, I went and got in bed last night around 1 o'clock. Probably 1:30, closer to 1:30, because I was not tired. I still wasn't tired, but I was like, well, let me just at least go lay down. And I don't know how long I actually laid there before I fell asleep. So we'll just say I fell asleep around 2 to be fair. And I still woke up at 9 o'clock this morning. And how much is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I guess that's 7 hours. But, so I guess it's not that bad. But the other day, I went to bed. I probably fell asleep around 3 in the morning, and then I ended up waking up at 7. And I don't know. My brain is weird, and it doesn't like to shut down. And I don't know how many glasses of wine I would need to drink to get it to shut up. But, gosh, I haven't drunk wine since I quit substituting, actually. I had a glass when my niece, well, when my family was down last October because my niece drinks wine. But, you know, I haven't, sorry, I haven't actually drunk a lot of wine. Anyway, I know that's like, so you don't drink a lot. Who cares? That means you're not an alcoholic. Yeah, well, I don't know. I just think maybe I should try it and see if I sleep better. Maybe I'll chill some wine and try it tonight. I just started thinking about that because I did have a drink yesterday, but I had a drink at like noon yesterday. Um, just because it sounded good. You know what I mean? But you have to remember, it was one drink for me. So, and that's usually it. Like if we go to a restaurant or something, I'll usually order like a margarita or something like that. But it's just one. I don't sit there and constantly drink. So, before you guys sit there and think I like drink every day, I very rarely drink. I drink maybe once a month, if that. But I'm starting to think maybe I should drink wine again and see if that helps with the sleeping. So I thought about doing cherry juice thing, but I don't really like cherries, so I don't think I'd like cherry juice. Um, Plus I looked at it today. Yep, they have the organic kind at Sprouts, and so no chemicals. But I looked at it today, and it's really high in sugar, and it's very expensive, like $10 for a small bottle of it. So anyway, guys, I want to go and thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below any questions and concerns if you haven't done so already. Subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.